Hi guys, today I want to share with you the music that I listen to when I test the system and components. And we also, as Cube and Quali Audio, use those tracks on hi-fi shows. So there's like audiophile go-to tracks when everything is so soft and tender and not fatiguing. It's so boring as well. Like when you go to hi-fi shows and it's constantly the same thing all over in the rooms, like why would you spend 20, 50, 100,000 euro to listen to such music when it can't show the real capability of the system? I don't care for boring music being played on high-end systems. It's pointless, and to me it's a lost opportunity, because tracks with ultra dynamics, ultra soundstage, beautiful ambient noises coming all over, plenty of instruments and beautiful music, like interesting one, like something new. Come on, how many times can Diana Krall play on a high-end system? So in this video I would like share 10 tracks that I do really enjoy and use for my critical listening and gear testing. First track that I do really like is Roni Alter, I Follow Rivers. I Follow Rivers is a song you may know from like 10 years ago. It was electronic music, but this interpretation is, there's this Roni Alter playing a guitar and she's just singing with very nice voice, you know, it's mellow, nice, deep, and yeah, like a regular female audiophile track. But is it? From the half of the track on, something happens. There are some beautiful piano, low notes being played with amazing impact. So if your system is capable of showing off this huge extreme dynamics and can produce this fast bass, you will be for amazing treat. I love doing the audio shows, watching how people react when they just see it and, oh yeah, this is another Diana Krall, and, and then the piano slams comes and they fill the room with such a huge sound wave that this is amazing. It makes so many people like, oh my god, you have to try that. So yeah, Roni Alter, I Follow Rivers, this is something different. Try it at home for sure. Next track is a jazz one. It's Blank & Jones' The Nightfly re-jazzed. And this is very interesting because when I was a teenager, I remember Blank & Jones, they were DJs and they were doing Love Parade in Berlin and techno tracks and trance. So what happened? You know, this is funny because during all those years they've evolved and they did some chill out music, which I also enjoy very much. And then they even pushed things more forwards, and now they are also doing jazz. Like, this is insane because the track that I know as being a trance one, now it's a jazz. And let me tell you, the soundstage and what happens with the holography and the impacts on the piano are as well beautiful. There are so much emotions in this track that I really like it, and I also like to play it during the shows and for myself as well, because it's in one way calming and energizing at the same time. So this is a very special, so just enjoy. Okay, so this one, Ghost Rider, Make Us Stronger. This is a trance track. So yeah, another electronic track, and it's crazy. The speed and level of dynamics and the rhythm of the bass is truly awesome. I don't play it all the way during the shows and for myself as well, because it's like 10 minutes and it's repetitive in a way, but like 3 minutes is amazing because it changes all the time. And then there's this truly unique spatial effect when you can hear some sound like if you were stretching a bow, like there's a spring being tensed, like stretch, 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 and you can hear that basically the air is cracking and then it's released, like amazing effect. And everybody during the shows is always, oh my god, it's like impossible, because this is what I believe high-end systems should do, and this is how it should be presented. Not boring, not obvious, but something that tops the experience. When I played a Ghost Rider during the show, after that right away I always tend to play this Uncle Lucius track, Keep the Wolves Away, because it's more normal song but with a twist. It also have this amazing punchy, in your face, fill the room bass, and that keeps the energy level in the room on a very similar way, because from a very high energy Ghost Rider track I can go to the mellow like guitar country song track, but with this amazing punch. It's very nice vocals, very nice song. I like the music itself, and the rhythm that is done with the bass is amazing. So next track is RYX Shortline. This is a very nice track because what it does, it fills the room entirely with the sound. It's electronic one, and the imaging and soundstage size and the vocals that appear, the male vocal that appear in the middle of your room, this is like quite highly enlarged but so immersive. And this track, it just pulls me into the sound, and I'm not concentrating on anything and just, you know, closing my eyes and relaxing. And this track is totally awesome when it comes to soundstage, holography, 3D imaging, and, you know, just being in the bubble of sound. Awesome. So just try it now. Okay, now we get to something really freaky. This is a soundtrack from the TV show, British one, not the American one, Utopia. The TV show itself is amazing and crazy, and it was cancelled after 2 seasons, short seasons, due to brutality, and it was like 10 years ago, or even a little bit more, when it was released. It was too controversial, and now it would be a hit. It would be just the same as Squid Game, Breaking Bad, one of the best TV shows I've seen, so I totally recommend it. You can find it on YouTube if you type just Utopia, and don't watch this American bad version. This is like total, but British, totally awesome. It's about this conspiracy, shadow government organization that wants to do something with humanity, and there's a virus and vaccines and things like that. It's definitely not easy to watch for all, because there's some violence, and it's at the level that it is very real. It is uneasy, because most like Hollywood movies, they just shoot, beep, 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 puff, puff. It looks silly. With Utopia, everything is very lifelike, and that can be very uneasy. So yeah, not for everybody, but if you can live with that and you're into great drama with amazing plot, twist plots and things like that, go for it. Totally recommend it. And now about this particular track. It's kind of jazzy, it's kind of instrumental, and it's kind of distorted. You can hear the tension in this track, and also like in the middle of it there's like such a big pump and rise in volume. So this track is very uneasy. It's like you can hear the tension in the room, and with the dynamic rises and this distorted sound, it's like there's something off about it, and there's something also very intriguing about it. And I know many of you guys Shazam that on the audio shows, and that's a track that I constantly see people check out. So this is a treat, and I do really enjoy it, not only during the show, but also when I listen to the sounds in this listening room. So this one is a treat as well, so just enjoy. And now, Poem of the Chinese Drum. This is, as the title suggests, Chinese drums at its best. So you can expect a subtle little sounds mixed with amazing dynamics of drum slam. So if you like extreme dynamics, extreme tension and loud in your face sound, go for it. Just check out the dynamics, because it can go from very quiet to very loud, just to show off the scale and sheer potential. Amazing track for your system. And now Yosi Horikawa with track called Fluid. What's happening in a soundstage is also amazing, so you can just close your eyes and being enclosed in the bubble of sound. Truly, truly special, with all the effects flying around. Great, just enjoy it. I'm not really a rock fan. Apparently, most of the rock tracks sound so compressed to me. I can't hear amazing soundstage. I can't hear the differences in the instruments, the dynamic contrasts, because it all goes through limiters, compressors, so that it becomes flat. And most rock tracks, I can't find them interesting. Of course, I'm not from the rock generation, I'm more from electronic, hip-hop kind of generation, so yeah, that's one thing. But I enjoy some rock tracks if they are recorded well and I like them musically. And I like a melodic line in my tracks, and I like music with melody, so Frank Zappa is a no-no for me. But, you know, Dire Straits, You and Your Friend, totally awesome track. I love it, not only during the shows, but also for myself. What's happening to the guitars when from the half of the track they start to appear, and they are so crisp and with so much contrast and dynamics and openness, and yeah, this is just truly immersive. Close your eyes and fly away kind of track. So yeah, it's a great track that I do really like and love it. So yeah, just enjoy. Okay, so now that leaves us at the last track that I do listen to on occasion, and this is more of a sound test and audio show track. This track is very personal to me because we played it on our Cube Audio Jason loudspeakers 2 years ago during Munich. And I remember when Terry and Peter from AVShowrooms, that are no longer with us, came to our room. They liked the Cube speakers very much for a long time, and yeah, they did really enjoy them. And I knew that even though on their channel, AVShowrooms, oftentimes they presented the speakers with jazz, with some other tracks, but personally they loved something different, and they loved showiness of what the system can do. So I knew that they will like the track that I'm going to present to you now. And I remember when they started recording the track, Peter just started laughing and couldn't stop. The way we tune the systems, always, they are fast, punchy and dynamic, and we want it to be also very analog and rich sounding. We did that with that track, and Peter and Terry were in love with that and told that this system they loved the most of all our Cube systems that they've heard during the shows. Unfortunately, they are no longer with us, but this is why this track is special to me, and when I listen to that, I always remember about AVShowrooms, because the departure of Terry and Peter, I felt a void of how good of a job they did, and I thought, okay, I know how to record videos and music, so maybe I will be able to do something to replace the great job that they did. So this is one of the inspiration for me and this channel, because AVShowrooms was the channel that I discovered that YouTube can show the differences and you can have great time listening, and it can be very helpful. So thank you, Terry and Peter, for all the work that you did for the community. And now, yeah, I hope you can experience it in the same way that they did during the show. So this is the last track for today. Yeah, so I'm looking forward for comments from you guys on did you like the tracks and did you find anything particularly interesting. So thank you very much, have a great time and see you in my next video.